Chuck Fipke is a breed unto himself, an explorer and innovator, a scientist and entrepreneur.
Chuck has the tenacity of a bulldog when he believes in something. And this is what basically I think has resulted in Chuck's success over the years.
Just about every geologist prospector knows what I'm talking about. It's, you know, the find, hey? you want to discover, and that's what you were trained to do, and that's what you want to do, hey? You don't really do things for the money. You do it, you know, to try and achieve that, find something, eh?
Chuck's discovery of diamonds in the Northwest Territories is one amazing story, one built on good science, courage, tenacity, intrigue, and determination.
We were looking for diamonds in the Mackenzie Mountains, from the Nahanni up north to Palmer Lake and places.
Chuck and his partner in Diamed Minerals, Stu Blusen, discovered that De Beers was exploring at Blackwater Lake.
And we found indicator minerals near where their camp was, and we actually got claims all the way around them. And in working the claims, we realized basically that the indicator minerals there must have been brought in through glaciation. And the more we sampled eastward, we kept finding indicators in the hills from the shield, okay? And the glaciation goes east-west, and we just kept going eastward. We sampled actually 800 miles. Brought the samples back and found where the trails kind of stopped, eh? And that's where we went in and later found. We found Point Lake first.
And this discovery generated a staking rush in the Northwest Territories that was unprecedented in Canadian mining history. And huge amounts of money were raised and huge amounts of exploration were done as a consequence.
Today, Canada is the world's third largest diamond producing country. The industry contributes $1 billion to the Canadian GDP and creates 2,000 jobs. Chuck is a leading expert on diamond indicator mineral geochemistry. He holds patents in several countries for mineral processing techniques. In 1995, he published the first guide to diamond exploration using indicator mineral geochemistry.
And his lab, in my mind, has become one of the best in the world, actually, for this type of thing.
The equipment was all designed and built, eh, for concentrating, making concentrates of diamond indicator minerals. And so a lot of equipment you can't find anywhere else.
Chuck's work has taken him around the world. At each stop, he immersed himself in the culture of the indigenous people.
I remember particularly this one time, this elder brought me in this little hut, and he was so proud. He had this grizzly piece of meat and with a little bone, and he took me and showed me. He thought it was so cool, you know. And I once was with spent 3 weeks with Bushmen in the Kalahari Desert. It was great fun, you know, track animals and see them how they lived in nature. I had this little car, and my mom used to get upset because I'd go down this hill at breakneck speed.
During his career, Chuck had many close calls, including fighting cerebral malaria to surviving a helicopter crash.
I find I just don't have a lot of fear. I don't fear really anything. It's crazy, you know, like I should fear more.
His enthusiasm for exploration, for research, and for life is contagious. His support of our campus has been magnificent, and his belief in giving back is exceptional.
He also supports a number of wildlife groups that are trying to preserve different kinds of wildlife around the world. As most people know, he does have a very vibrant group of competitive thoroughbred racehorses. In fact, one of them has won the Queen's Plate, and some others have won some serious stakes races around the world.
I started riding horses, you know, when I was in high school. My first horse was really an Arab, and it was just a little yearling, and I broke it myself. I just started really liking horses.
In 2003, Metalex Ventures was formed to explore for diamonds globally.
And it takes a person that believes in what they're doing, and a person that wants to achieve something, a person that wants to find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And Chuck is certainly that kind of person, there's no question. He's just as keen today as he was in the past.